This is the brand new super sleek Moto Edge 70. Coming in at under 30,000 rupees, Moto has fitted this with a Snapdragon 7 Gen 4 chipset, a silicon carbon battery, dual rear cameras and a 1.5K AMOLED display. And other than all of that, they've taken the liberty to do something really cool with a piece of tech that every brand is using nowadays. So naturally, we are here to tell you everything you need to know about this phone so you can make the informed choice. The Moto Edge 70 has a silicone finish and an aircraft-grade aluminum frame. It's just 5.99 mm thick and around 160 grams in weight. This effectively means two things. Number one, there's no glass, metal or plastic back. And number two, this is a super lightweight phone, and I had to keep checking my pockets to see if it's even there. Plus, Moto is using Pantone colors for this phone, and this one is the Pantone bronze green color. Personally, I love the color. Don't love the sticker that I cannot remove. However, the packaging had a pine-like fragrance to it, which was really cool touch. But this slim form factor comes with military standard 810H durability, IP68 and IP69 rating, and Gorilla Glass 7i at the front, so it is well built, durable, and really slim to hold. And it doesn't stop to impress there. For a sub 30k phone, the Moto Edge 70 here has what Moto calls it a 6.7-inch extreme AMOLED display with Super HD resolution, which is a 1.5K raised, really sharp and responsive panel. This goes from 60 to 120Hz, feels fluid and clear to use in every lighting condition. There are also some smart controls to customize the panel which work well too. But you will like the speakers better because they're not just loud, they're clear, and the sound is well separated because these are Dolby Atmos speakers, and I appreciate that in a phone as it improves the overall content consumption experience. The Edge 70 here also gets a 50MP dual rear camera setup with a dedicated light sensor and a 50MP front shooter. But the results are a mixed bag. You can take up to 4K 60fps videos. The results are detailed from both rear lenses, but low light results are not that rich. There's also a noticeable jump when you switch while shooting lenses, even when you zoom from 1x to 2x, which is happening from the same lens. Detail issues are pretty much the same with pictures too. Low light results are sharp but feel over enhanced at times. 1x and 2x is decent, but the shutter lag could end up giving you blurred shots at times. However, give it some light and the results improve. Daylight shots are sharp, portraits are also nice, aside from the occasional blur around the edges every now and then. Overall, decent camera system, close to natural results most of the time, could have had better low light performance. But performance is the last thing you need to worry about with this phone. It packs a Snapdragon 7 Gen 4 paired with 8GB RAM and 256GB storage. This is more than enough for daily use, multitasking and even demanding games like BGMI at high graphics. Add Moto's near-stock experience to the mix and you get a clean, fluid interface with useful features like Moto's quick launch gestures for camera and torch. There's an AI key as well, but you can either use it to launch Moto AI or disable it altogether. I think a more customizable key would have been better, but there are plenty of personalization options for wallpapers, colors, fonts and icons. Plus you get 3 years of voice updates, so this phone is good to go for a long time. Speaking of good to go, this is where Moto had the most fun making this phone. See, phone makers are either maintaining regular thickness and fitting massive 7 or 8000 mAh silicon carbon batteries, or bringing out ultra slim phones that simply don't have a full day worth of backup. That's where this gets creative. Moto has fitted this with a 5000 mAh silicon carbon cell, so it achieves slimness without giving up on all-day backup. That means you can get through the day in a single charge at moderate use, but not any more than that. And that's a good thing for such a slim and powerful phone. And again, I'm going to appreciate a Type-C to C charger inside the box. And with this, I got from 16 to 52% in just 15 minutes, then to 80% in another 15 minutes, and a full charge in the next 10. By this calculation, it won't be more than an hour to charge from 0 to 100%. Also, my testing was the charge boost off, which means it can juice up faster, and add that battery backup to the mix, and that's a good thing. So rounding up, Moto has given us a pretty solid proposition for the price. The build is solid and sleek, the display is good, speakers are even better, performance is solid for the price, and battery backup and charging are also good considering the price. The Achilles heel, however, for this phone, I think, is the camera's inconsistency in some cases, but that can be fixed with a steady hand, decent lighting, and maybe an OTA update as well. That's our verdict on the Moto Edge 70, and now you tell us in the comments if you're going to say hello Moto to this phone. My name is Manik Bailey, you're watching Gadgets 360, and I'll catch you in the next one with more amazing tech, so make sure you hit the subscribe button.